Planning is the function of management and involves setting objectives and determining a course of action for achieving these objectives. Planners must attempt to forecast future conditions, establish objectives, and make decisions about the best course of action to achieve these. Strategic planning is the long-term frame, often 3 years or more, and involves carrying out SWOT analysis. It is based on the organisation's mission, which is its fundamental reason for existence. Tactical planning is intermediate range planning. It is designed to develop specific means to implement the strategic plans. Operational planning is short range planning that is designed to develop specific steps that support strategic and tactical plans. Most organisations use all three types of planning to guide their future actions. However, for these programs to be successful, each level of planning must be strongly related. An organisation's workforce represents one of its most valuable resources, and the extent to which the workforce is managed effectively may be a critical factor in improving and sustaining organisational effectiveness and efficiency. It has been argued that the successful management of the human resource may be one of those pivotal factors the high-performance organisation from the average performer, and that HR may represent the single most important untapped source of potential organisational competitive advantage.
Organising is the process of dividing tasks between groups, individuals and departments and coordinating their activities to achieve organisational goals. The pattern of how activities are divided and later coordinated is called organisational structure. Most advice to managers is about how to understand the organisational context one is in or how to organise other people and materials. At the centre is the manager. How organised are they personally? Poorly organised managers are a major impediment to organisational efficiency, slowing things down, producing errors and generating dissatisfaction. One method of organising one's time is to analyse how it is spent by using a diary method. One method managers use is the use of a diary until it almost becomes a timetable. We call this event anticipation, as people mark in their diary not only the events that are to happen, but also the jobs they have to do in anticipation of those events. Many managers keep a list of jobs to be done. One local authority manager had an extremely elaborate system of different colour papers for different types of message. The idea was that memoranda will be sent on paper of a colour to indicate the attention it shall receive, with the urgent matters being dealt with immediately and other matters being dealt with later.
As manager, have to keep in touch with the range of different matters simultaneously to benefit from being able to recall quickly and accurately information they've received. There is value in mastering a set of abbreviations. The following table gives a list that is commonly used. Recall is summing things up from long-term and short-term memory, and the effectiveness of the items were stored in the memory bank in the first place. The filing system needs a key. The simplest type list of the files that are kept so that you remember that you have a file on a particular subject. Developing the ability to understand people and connect with them in a genuine, meaningful way is a key determining factor in how effective you can be. Communication is the key to fostering transparency and building relationships built on openness, trust and honesty with your team. Leaders need to take responsibility for the atmosphere they create and shape it with their own behaviour. This can be as simple as your posture and demeanour when you arrive at the office in the morning.
While you may find that it's faster to get things done on your own in the short term, particularly if you have a newer, inexperienced team, in the long term you will save a lot of time by delegating meaningful projects. Providing meaningful feedback to your staff is crucial, as in determining how best to give them this feedback. Looking at the positives of each worker in the job is much more appealing to work with. The area is often neglected but can't be overstated. It takes very little effort to thank someone, but it can make all the difference how people feel on the job. Good managers have a flexible approach on how can adapt to individual employees, allowing them to work according to their own individual style. Leaders will also plan that can be achieved and then communicate this to others and evolve. The control function of modern management is the process dedicated to ensuring the effective and efficient achievement of organisational objectives. The control process typically involves measuring progress towards planned performance. As a result of our research, we can conclude in order in practice a manager to be effective, he/she must carry out management basic functions of
Plan.
Created using Powtoon.